Hello YarnTubers, welcome back to Wanderlust Crochet with Dana and Benji. And today we're talking about our next crochet along, so I hope you'll join us. So first let me explain how crochet alongs work in this community. For the most part, they are very informal. We haven't had a real formal like scheduled crochet along kind of thing for a few years. Right now what we're doing is here on this community, I believe the community tab section of YouTube now, you can actually go make posts. If that hasn't started yet, they're rolling that out very soon. So you can post whatever our crochet along for that during that time is. Like in December it was hats. December and January were hats. You can post pictures of your progress and your finished pieces over on the community tab, and we will celebrate your makes. Mostly it's ran over on the Discord channel, which is linked down below, and we have chat rooms specifically for our crochet alongs. So what's coming up next month is cardigans. Now don't panic. If you've never done a cardigan, like I've never completed a cardigan, this is a good opportunity for you to try at least like even a baby cardigan. You can make a miniature version of a cardigan just for practice. And then when you're done, you'll have something that would probably fit somebody's newborn, right? So it's a great opportunity to get started on cardigans. And today I'm going to share with you 12 cardigan patterns just to get your creative ideas flowing. And maybe you can come up with one that you think you'd really want to try. Okay, so let's get you started looking at some cardigan ideas so that you can join us. The first one I want to show you is this Mirabilis cardigan by Hannah Cross. This is Hand Jan Crochet. She's got it on Etsy and Ravelry, and she does this very linear stitches with these puff stitches. Now she's using a DK weight and a 5.5 millimeter hook, so there's probably quite a bit of drape in this, and I think this is something I definitely would try. This next one is called the Spring Cardi, and it's by Sarah Ruane. It's published on the Ned and Mimi's blog. This is done in a Knit Picks Kindred DK weight using a 4 millimeter hook. It goes from extra small to 5X. And under construction it says, this cardigan is super simple to create. Just crochet 2 rectangles, add sleeves and seam. So I think this is a great one for first time cardigan crocheters. The third one on the list is called the Stonewash Pocket Cardigan. I really like this. I like the simplicity of it. I like the length and the pockets. And I believe this is mostly done in a half double crochet. They're saying that the pockets are hidden, crocheted into the body piece, and then the sides are sewn into the back of the cardigan. This is considered a skill level easy. I really like those pockets, and I can think of some great colors for this. Number 4, remember I was telling you that you could do little newborn sizes just as a practice piece or as a gift for someone. This one's called the Easy Newborn Crochet Cardigan Free Pattern, A Star is Born. This looks super easy, you guys, and it's free on this blog. And you can just play with the colors and some really cute buttons. Look at that star stitch. I would really like to put this on a baby. Number 5 is the Cascade Cardigan by Brianna Kay. She does some great cardigan and sweater patterns. I really like her designs. Check out this trim. I love the trim in this long version. And then you can also do it in a shorter, like a cropped version. Of course, I would go for the longer one. Got to cover my hiney. She did this in a Knit Picks Brava tweed, so it's worsted weight. She used a 5.0 and a 5.5 millimeter hook. The sizes go from extra small to 5X. I think I want to try this. I just realized that number 6 is from the same designer as number 3, this Grace for the Frills. It's called the Briar Pocket Cardigan. She used Lion Brand Heartland, which she calls an Aran. I believe Lion Brand calls it a worsted. Pretty close to the same thing. Hook size is 6.5 millimeter K. So this is going to have a lot of drape on it. And the pattern is available for free on her blog. This next one, I I guess the way you pronounce it is Sora. It's spelled Samhradh, and apparently it means summer. So it's the Sora cardigan. It is a really nice length. I would probably shorten the sleeves just a little bit, but I like the texture. I really like that lilac color. The designer is Carrie Chambers. It's free on her blog. Suggested yarn is Hayfield Bonus DK. So it was a DK, but it was done with a 6mm hook. So this should have a lot of drape. I think what I really like about this cardigan is the color. I like the color work blocks. I especially like that collar, and the length isn't too bad. Of course, I might make it a little bit longer. Now this comes from a blog called Beautiful Crochet Stuff, and I have yet to find the designer's name, but it's free on the blog, or you can download a PDF off of Etsy. The designer used something called Vivchari colored wool, which is 80% wool, 20% polyamide, and I had to look it up. It's a number 2 sport weight, and she used a 4mm hook. There's also a free YouTube video. So, have I said this before? I really want to make this. The Delilah cardigan by Crafty Bones is free on the blog, or you can download it from Ravelry for $10 Canadian. This is, I really like this one too, you guys. There are just so many to choose from. And look at the little baby ones. I just love them. Once again, another one that I wish I had time to do. I just want to take a quick break. First of all, to warn you that I am in a truck shop in Stafford, Missouri, getting repair done on my fifth wheel. But I just have to take a breath here because we've gone through, what, 10 cardigans, and I fantasize about living a life where I can just pick up some yarn and a hook and be experienced in doing things like socks and cardigans. So I'd like to know, how do you guys feel? Do you get a little, nostalgic for the kind of life where you can practice? You can make these baby cardigans, or make full-size cardigans, make cardigans for everybody you know, and they're beautiful works of art and always turning out right. Well, there's only one way that happens, and that's with practice. So that's the reason for the crochet along coming up. Number 10 is the Autumn Brioche cardigan from the Crochet with Carrie blog. And this, I love this vertical way of construction. She uses what she's calling the crochet brioche stitch. Basically, it looks like a two together to me, but I've never done it, so I'm no expert. But I do like those vertical lines. She used Lion Brand jeans, which is a 4-weight, and used a 6mm hook. Number 11 is from MJ's Off the Hook. It's the hooded color block cardigan. Now, I love the colors. It's very classy, of course. And this thing pretty much has it all. The color block cardigan is worked in one piece from the top down in simple half double crochet stitches. This thing is tied together with a belt. It has a hood on it. I just love everything about it. Number 12 is also by MJ's Off the Hook. She's one of my favorite designers. On Ravelry, it's called the Granny Crop Cardigan. And it is, these little granny squares are just precious. I love both colorways that she does here, but I'm leaning more towards a cream background color. Now, I have already done about 80% of the squares for this cardigan. This is the one I'm doing for our crochet along. This is just adorable, and I can hardly wait to wear this on our Alaskan crochet cruise. So those are the 12 that I picked out for you guys to look at. Let me know in the comments if any of them, sparked your creativity. You can let me know in the comments. I think you can initiate a post over on the community tab now. And if you have done cardigans and there's one that wasn't listed here, I would really like for you to describe it for others to read, because by posting over there or commenting down below describing one of these cardigans or another one, you could be the spark that ignites somebody else's creativity. So I want to show you real quick some of my squares that I have done for that cardigan by MJ's Off the Hook. These are the 3 rounds, and then the 4th round will be the join as you go method that puts the cardigan together. And this yarn is so amazing, you guys. It is by the Farmer's Daughter. It's hand-dyed yarn, and oh, just feeling it again. I can't wait to get my hands on it. But I'm not jumping into that quite yet this week. This week I'm finishing up my 2nd pair of socks. Very excited about this, doing this in pickle jar yarn, and this is to complete working on the sock crochet along going on over on the Roaming with Rover channel. So be sure to check that out. In the meantime, I love you guys. Bye.